I want to take you guys through a guided tour of this trick shot to give you a better appreciation for just how difficult it is. Yes! So if we zoom in on this for a better view, you can see that, okay, real talk, this is the coolest shit I think I've ever done, man. This is wild. The intricacies of what we're about to watch are rad. So, taking it underneath my thigh for the first time, right? I am guiding in with my hand and forearm to catch the rope as my anchor hand comes over. Now I've completed my first pass underneath, but it's not a full loop yet. The only thing keeping it looking like a loop is that anchor hand there, but it's just under my thigh, right? Taking it under a second time, now it's all the way wrapped around my thigh. I have officially wrapped it all the way around. With this is one of the coolest parts of the entire thing, right? Watch that rope as it impacts my forearm. Boing. You see it bounce off to the side just a little bit and deform? Watch it slide down my forearm into my hand. I had no idea I was even doing that. So seeing it for the first time was wild. I just need the contact in order to figure out where it's going, and that's how you do it, I guess. So the anchor hand is doing something even cooler, right? I figured out a little while ago as I was practicing this shot that if I left my hand palm up there and didn't turn it to palm down, as you can see with those two fingers stuck inside it still, it actually got caught. So I had to rotate that hand down for an easier release, and it made a huge world of difference. Now we get to the really insane part. Yeah, I know, we're not there yet. So I'm gonna catch it with that anchor foot and whip it around my thigh at around a 45, because I know that when it releases, that's where I want it to release when it's time for it to hit the block of ice. But it's not quite there yet, and if I released it from right there and let go of everything, it would still be wrapped around my thigh and it would stop short and not go anywhere. So I have to take it all the way around and let it continue to go, right? And jump off of the floor so that I can clear it. This is a huge one from Olivia, one of my friends that does fire poi work and some fire flow work, and she was practicing this, and I got the tip from her because she was picking up that lead leg in order to release it easier, and I realized I need to jump in order to maintain the force, because when I get it at the right angle, it would scrape the floor every single time. And I don't know why I didn't put it together till later, but I had to jump. I had to jump to make the clearance for it. And aren't we so glad we did? As I release with my anchor hand and my lead hand, you see it catching on the inside of my knee as a bit of a guide to keep it in line, and bang! What? This is insane! So, one more time, nice slow-mo. Vroom. Guide it in. Grab with that anchor hand. Vroom. Guide it in, grab with that lead hand again, turn that anchor hand down, catch it with that anchor foot, and just whip it around. Hold on, don't release, don't release, don't release, jump to make the clearance, and bang! Bro, this is so cool. I love what I do.